Your candle flickers under London. That is not atmosphere. That is a warning. Above you, a gentleman drops a coin and curses his luck. Below him, in the dark, you hear it hit the sewer water. You do not run away from that sound. You follow it. Because today you are not a sewer worker. You are a sewer hunter. Tosher, one of the men who climbed into Victorian London's drains looking for coins, copper, bones, nails, rope, anything the city lost in poverty could sell back to it. By the end of this morning, you will understand why this job was not just filthy. It was treasure hunting in a place designed to remind you that treasure has no dignity. This is work to death. We do not read history from a safe distance. We step inside it. And today, your job is to go beneath one of the richest cities on earth and search its waste for rent money. Your morning begins before the street fully wakes. You lift the iron cover and climb down. No long introduction. No heroic speech. Just one wet ladder, one weak light, and a smell that makes your soul check for another exit. The tunnel closes above your head. Brick sweats around you. Water moves around your boots. Rats do not flee. That is how you know you are the guest. You carry a bag, a lantern, and a long pole with a hook at the end. The pole matters. Tests the mud before your foot does. Pulls metal from sludge. It also gives you something to hold when your courage starts making other plans. You move slowly. Every step is a question. Is that mud? Is that a hole? Is that something sharp? Is that a dead rat? Or a live rat with excellent acting skills? You do not look too closely unless it shines. That is the rule. The first find is a nail. Not exciting. Still useful. Into the bag it goes. Then a bit of copper. Better. A coin? Black with sewer mud. Beautiful. Not clean beautiful. London does not hand out that kind. This is the kind of beautiful that smells like rent. You wipe it on your sleeve, which is funny because your sleeve lost all moral authority several tunnels ago. Somewhere above, wheels roll over the street. People are going to work, buying bread, complaining about weather, pretending the city ends at the pavement. It does not. The city continues below them. It digests, and you are walking through its stomach with a bag. This is the absurd part. You are looking for value in what everyone else rejected. A spoon falls through a drain. A button comes loose. Copper is stripped, dropped, lost, or stolen and hidden badly. The river and the sewer take everything eventually, and then men like you go looking. Victorian London is rich enough to lose things and poor enough to send men after them. That is the whole economy, wearing better shoes upstairs. You press the pole into the sludge. It hits something hard. You freeze. Could be metal. Could be stone. Could be a rat that has decided to become furniture. You hook it and pull. A small chain comes up, black, tangled, dripping. For 1 second, the sewer becomes a bank. Then the water shifts behind you. Not a splash. A push. You turn. The current is stronger now. This is what makes the job more than disgusting. A sewer does not need to hate you. It only needs to change its mind. Rain somewhere else can arrive where you are. A gate can open. The river can push back. Suddenly the path you trusted is moving. Your candle gutters. That is when the jokes leave. Bad air can sit in low places. One wrong pocket of it and your lamp may fail before you do. Or you may fail before you understand why the lamp went dark. You lift it higher. The flame lives. For now, be honest with yourself, not the comments. If you were underground, knee-deep in black water, and your light started dying, would you keep hunting for copper? You do not get time to answer. The water has reached your knees. You turn toward the nearest side tunnel. It is smaller. Of course it is. Every escape route in history has been designed by someone who hated shoulders. You crouch and move faster. The bag hits the wall. Coins clink inside it. That sound should make you happy. Instead, it reminds you that you are risking your life for objects their owners forgot existed. Then your pole catches on something soft. You pull it free and do not investigate. There are some mysteries a man can survive only by leaving them unnamed. The tunnel bends. For a moment, you cannot see the opening behind you. You cannot see the next opening ahead. London is gone. The street is gone. There is only brick, stink, water, and the little light in your hand trying its best not to become a memory. Your boot slips. You hit the wall shoulder first. The lantern swings. The flame stretches thin. If it goes out, the city will not pause for you. It will keep eating, drinking, selling, praying, and dropping things. You catch the lantern against your chest. Still lit. Barely. You laugh once. Not because it is funny. Because your body needed to put the panic somewhere and chose a terrible sound. At the side tunnel, you climb just high enough to get out of the stronger current. Your hands grip the brick. Your bag drags behind you like a wet conscience. Then you hear it. Clatter. Not water. Not rats. Metal. Down the tunnel, something rolls and stops against the wall. You should leave. You know that. The water is rising. Your lamp is weak. Your boots are sliding. The sensible part of your mind has already written a resignation letter and gone home. But the sound was metal. So you go back 3 steps. That is how poverty wins. Not by making you brave. By making 3 stupid steps feel reasonable. You find it with the pole. A small copper fitting. Worth something. Into the bag. There. Congratulations. You have successfully negotiated with death for the price of dinner. You move toward the exit. The water follows. By the time you reach the ladder, your legs are shaking. Your bag is heavier. Your hands smell like a court case nobody wants to hear. Above you, the street is bright. Too bright. A woman walks past with clean gloves. A boy eats bread. A shopkeeper sweeps his doorway, offended by ordinary dust. Lovely problem, dust. Very manageable. Very polite. You climb out carrying London's forgotten treasure. People look at you and then look away. They do not know what is in the bag. They only know they do not want to know where it came from. Later, a dealer may weigh the copper. A coin may pass through 5 cleaner hands. A piece of metal may become useful again. Nobody will ask which tunnel paid for it. That is the trick. When filth becomes money, it gets a new accent. Only near the end of the day do you understand what this job really was. Not scavenging. Not treasure hunting. Not even surviving the sewer. Translation. You translated the city's loss into food, rent, and another day above ground. You turned what slipped through London's fingers into something your own hands could carry. But the city never thanked the translator. It called the upper street civilization and the lower tunnel shame, even though both belonged to the same body. That is why this was one of history's worst jobs. Not because the sewer was dirty. Congratulations to the sewer. It was extremely committed to the role. It was terrible because it made poverty choose between hunger above ground and danger below it. A city is not rich because nothing falls through the cracks. It is rich because someone desperate enough goes down and looks. Put your price in the comments. 1 lantern. 1 sewer. 1 rising current under Victorian London. How much would it take? If your honest answer is absolutely not, congratulations. Your survival instincts have not been repossessed by rent. Subscribe, like the video, and leave a single heart for the sewer hunters who searched beneath the city everyone else walked over. Costs nothing, but it helps bring the next worst job back from the dead.